And just like that, we're back again with another update on Kaspa for the Kaspa community. Welcome back to the channel. As always, September 30th. As we know, today is the last day of the month. Going to be a very interesting day, in my opinion. And Bitcoin's already showing that, and the day has just started. Obviously, it's midnight here in North America, depending where you are around the world. But do expect volatility. Like I said, we're already starting to see that happening. But let's take a look at what's happening with Kaspa right now. If we're looking at the broader market, you're actually seeing the broader market seeing a little bit of a retracement. Like I said, that is due to Bitcoin seeing a little bit of a push towards the downside, which we'll obviously touch a little bit more on as we go further into this update. Price of Kaspa right now 7.6 cents. If we were to round it up, down 2.6% in Bitcoin comparative. The valuation holding nicely at 2 billion and the 24-hour trading volume at about 50 million. As always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So Tim Warren on X did a poll and pretty much kind of having a little bit of a battle between different projects, and the whole point was to see viewers on X really vote to see which project comes to the top. And you could see congrats Kaspa for winning Moon Madness. And Kaspa won by a big margin, against Sui. These two were in the final round. And again, a very interesting thing to be looking out for. Again, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. And look what it says, which altcoin is a better 10-year hold. And again, Kaspa won by a big margin. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys agree with that. And of course, make sure you are subscribed. But let's take a look at what's happening with the dominance. As far as the dominance is concerned, it's still holding really strong around the 59% mark almost. You can see we were literally sitting at about 59% just not too long ago. Since then, we did see a little bit of a retracement, but you can see the dominance is picking up once again going into Tuesday morning, because of course Bitcoin has decided to see a little bit of a minor pullback. And I'm showing you guys Bitcoin price on the hourly perspective. We came very close to our confirmation zone, very close, not exactly, but you can see we have seen a retracement right now, but the previous resistance around the 113.5 is playing as a support for us. So like I said, expect some volatility, but you really want to see the bulls coming in, coming into the top, and we want to really see the daily candle close and the monthly close above 115. I think that would be a great way to close off the month of September. We'll see what happens. Let me know in the comments what your personal thoughts are. As far as Kaspa's price is concerned, we have not seen the price of Kaspa make its way back above the key range for the last 10 days now. And that key range, the one that I'm referring to, you guys, is at the 8.26 cents. But you're starting to notice something, very interesting playing out for Kaspa now. Since breaking below here, you can see, we're starting to kind of trade sideways. But one thing I want you guys to notice is that there is a support coming in our way, and that support is around the 7.4 cents mark. So now let's take a look at the history of the 7.4 cents price point. You can see this for yourself. This support is, kind of built up over the course of the last, 12 months plus. And now that exact same support is now, playing as a major level for us, as we could see. Obviously, if you want to know the exact level of support, like where there's significant support line, that's around 7.27 cents, which we actually haven't retested since literally the month of July. So again, we are seeing quite a bit of volatility within the crypto space, and that is actually having an impact on altcoins, including Kaspa. But we want to see the price of Kaspa push above the 8.28 cents key resistance. Talked to you guys about this several different times. If you want to put this into perspective, this is a move of about 9.5%. Now, could I see this close happening today? Again, Bitcoin would need to see a major push, and dominance would need to, plummet towards the downside, and I think that could happen. But so far, so good. As long as we hold above that support line that I've just highlighted to you guys before, I think, it is okay to even close above that key range. But ultimately, the target is still at the 8.2 cents. Very important target to reclaim back above, because above that is where, we are in the safer end of the spectrum, in my opinion. But, in the grand scheme of things, if you're looking at Kaspa on a weekly time frame, this chart it hasn't really seen any crazy momentum, I would say, pretty much since December of last year. And obviously December of last year, the broader market went up, and we saw Kaspa sitting at about 38.2, just below the 23.6 zone. Since then, we accumulated for literally over a year below the 78.6, and the 78.6 for Kaspa is around 15.2 cents. So the entire year of 2025, as of now, has been below, except this wick that we did see at the beginning of the year. Besides that, we've been consolidating within this range. Obviously, we're entering quarter, 4, going to be a very interesting time, in my opinion. And I think if we were to see, the rate cut really kicking in, and obviously historically speaking, some people call it the banana zone, should happen in quarter 4. I think that is going to have a positive impact on Kaspa as well. But we got to take it one step at a time. Obviously, time is the most important factor to keep in mind. Let me know in the comments your personal predictions. Where do you see the price of Kaspa going? And let me know if you guys agree with this overall outcome from Tim Warren's, X poll. Thank you for all your support, and we'll talk to you guys later. It's been Crypto ZX, and peace out.